scene 10. Go!
Hi, my name is Kerry Caldwell and this is Zia Cooking. I am so excited and glad you could join me today. I've always wanted to share my delicious recipes with all my friends and family, and now I can, because Zia Cooking is the place where we're going to come together, we're going to learn more about cooking, and I am going to share with you all the amazing stories that I've learned from my family, from my ancestors, from our heritage. We'll be talking about recipes from northern New Mexico all the way to southern New Mexico. Zia Cooking is where it's at. We're gonna get together, we're gonna share recipes, we're gonna have fun, and we are gonna bring dinner to the table. Hi, welcome back to Zia Cooking. I am so excited to have you guys here today. It's a special show for me. It's my third show, and I'm glad you're here to share it with me. It's another great thing is that I'm making some wonderful summer cocktails. These days have been scorching, and I'm ready to cool off with some cool drinks. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to take a minute. It means a lot to me. I get to share some special things with all of my subscribers coming up soon. I have a surprise for you, and I'm not going to give away the details today. Go ahead and follow along for more wonderful cooking ideas. And if you haven't had a chance to look at some of my previous videos that I put out, this would be a great time for you to find the links in the description box below. Today, I'm going to make a Paloma. Paloma is a wonderful, fresh, delicious drink. It's very popular in Mexico, and I live in southern New Mexico, so you see a lot of splashing of this over on the border area here. And the star of this show is fresh juice. It's very important. I have made it with bottled grapefruit juice before, but it's just not the same. And also, it feels really good to just create something and juice it yourself. It makes me feel like a real mixologist. Go ahead and follow along, and let's get started. For this drink, we're going to be using fresh juice from the grapefruit. We're going to be using a white tequila. I'm not going to specify a specific brand because we all have our favorites when it comes to tequila, but you want to make sure that you use a white or a blanco tequila. And we're also going to be using some sparkling soda, or in my case, I like to use sparkling water to keep those calories a little bit low. This is an easy drink. It's super refreshing. Let's go ahead and get started. Before I cut into these, I'd like to do a little bit of a fancy bartender twist, and that is to simply use a potato peeler, and I'm going to go ahead and slice a little bit of this wonderful peel off, and you want to try to only get the actual colored part, leaving the pith behind. The pith is the white section that you'll find in the citrus, and the pith has a bitter aftertaste, so we really don't want to incorporate that into our cocktail today. Oh my gosh, look at that lovely color. Now you can also use a white grapefruit, but I'm a girl and I love the pink, so I'm gonna go with these pink grapefruits. They are delicious. Now this is just a simple juicer. You're welcome if you don't have a juicer at home, or some of you might have one of those fancy things that you can put in and everything comes out. But basically what you do is you're just gonna be twisting this in there, capturing all those lovely juices. Oh, the smell. I feel like I'm at a spa almost. And these are really juicy, so I think I'm only gonna need one. I wish I wouldn't have chopped both of them. And we're gonna go ahead and squeeze all that delicious juice out. Palomas are really refreshing. You can have them in place of a mimosa. I'm not a big morning tequila drinker myself, so I kind of limit these to the sunny afternoons. But these are a really fun drink. When I invite friends over, I like to impress them by making the first one for them. And then I tell my guests, now that I've taught you how to make a cocktail, they can help themselves next time they come into my kitchen. Let's go ahead. I have some ice that we put in here into our beverage drink. And I'm gonna take this beautiful peel and I'm gonna try to just weave it in and out, sewing back and forth. And actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of a change of plan. Sorry about that, guys. Please stick with me. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to create a nice, tasty rim. since we've already juiced these, let's go ahead and rub it around the edges. And today, I'm gonna use some pink Himalayan sea salt. Now this is just gonna give us a nice little kick and a little add-on to the drink. If you're not a big salt fan or you don't wanna add this, that's okay, but I think that it really adds a special touch to our drink. So let's go ahead and add that ice back in there. Sorry for that little mix-up and confusion, but I promise you this is gonna taste wonderful. At this point, we're gonna just simply add in about an ounce, and I went ahead and I did 1.5 ounces because hey, it's a fun day to make cocktails. And this is our white tequila. We're gonna add that in there, and we're gonna go ahead and add in our fresh juice. All right, let's go ahead and add in our sparkling water. For Sprite, if you like a carbonated soda, you can add that as well. This is another wonderful drink I like to use for mocktails. You know, sometimes we don't all want to enjoy alcohol, or you have friends over and that they don't drink. This is a wonderful drink that they can feel free to socialize with, and it is so refreshing. And then we have that little fancy garnish that we have, so I'm going to add that in. And look how pretty that looks. Now these are delicious, and if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip right now. Oh, these could be deadly, let me tell you. I can hardly taste any of the tequila in there. This is a wonderful drink, and I'm glad I got to make it and share it with you today.